thank you for joining me. So I'm going to take a look at the opening cinematics now for Halo 1 Combat Evolved Edition. This way tomorrow when I start my morning walk, I can just get right into the gameplay. Alright, okay, so oh, hey! Ah, there we are. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get started. Let's take a look at this. Xbox One. Let's try and put ourselves back in time here, okay?
Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
So, is that a yes or a no?
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
Cortana
So,
is an
where do we
AI
stand?
Our fighters
controls
are mopping
the
up
ship
last
we're
of
on.
the recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then.
That's really
Bring the
soon.
ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone.
What does he mean?
And Cortana,
Hmm?
let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Who's that, though? There's so many questions.
Attention all combat personnel. Please report to your action stations. Ship to 2, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
Look at these little infantrymen. They have no idea what they're getting themselves into. And I love how they make the AI just cruise this warthog through, like,
Move like you got a purpose.
This is
well,
not
with a
drill.
little
I
control.
repeat,
Let's.
This is not a drill.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the flyboys started. We are leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing. Am I right,
Dang,
Marine?
okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sounds like he's got some things to deal
Damn
with.
right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking
That's
the
our
case
cue.
in 30 seconds.
We're playing the Master Chief. Thaw him out. Oh, behave. There's
He's hot.
what?
Pulling the pins in 5.
There's another scene where you thaw out a superhero. So at this point in the game, they kind of give you hold of the Master Chief. They're like, look up and down, go this way, that way. Here's the buttons. I kind of mess with the layout a little bit. It actually, at a certain point, gives you the, it lets you work out normal view and inverse view. It's like, did you like inverse better?
Captain Keys.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report.
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I guess an antimatter
Uh-oh,
charge.
they're boarding the ship.
Control for the main cannon is offline.
Captain,
Space
the
is
cannon
so
was
scary.
my last offensive option.
All right then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with
What?
the ship?
In a
So-
manner of speaking. The object
I
is
know
done.
what's
I'm
gonna
Try
happen.
and land the Autumn on it.
But do you?
With all due respect, sir, this war
Yeah,
has
so this
enough
looks pretty
dead
good.
heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship.
She cannot be
Lock in
caught.
a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy.
Yes.
If
So
they
this is
capture
kind of
her, they'll learn everything.
before
Force
that.
deployment,
Before
weapons
now, all we
research.
had was no weapon. All we had was our feet that were made for walking. We had to
The
just
Autumn
run
will
around.
continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Oh, okay. So yeah, until now you didn't have a gun.
Good luck, Master Chief.
So not only do you get Cortana, he gives you a pistol too.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Yeah, and then you have to basically find ammo, and you find a gun too, an assault rifle. But now instead of just running around and hiding, at this point, you're able to, actually take on some monsters. You don't have to run. The Covenant, we'll fight some other things, some monster-looking things. I forget what they're called. I think they're the Horde. Not to be confused with a different Horde. Yeah, I accidentally, I don't know if there's friendly fire if you're actually hurting the dudes. But yeah, it took me a little bit to get the sensitivity right and the control configuration set, but
Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
okay, so yeah, we were trying to get on the last lifeboat
Now would be
to
a very good time to
evacuate the ship. Okay, here we go.
Punch it.
Aye, sir. We're disengaged, going for minimum safe distance.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here. Look!
How nice! Look at that, updated HD graphics. Now, actually, I assume these cinematics were touched up a little bit in the Combat Evolved edition. I don't know for sure.
The Autumn's accelerating.
Actually.
The keys is going in manual.
Heads up,
But she knew
everyone,
that was
this
gonna be the
is
case,
We're entering
right?
the Reef's atmosphere in 5.
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
Will we though?
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
I don't know. Oh, this
We're coming
brings
in
back
too
so
fast.
many memories.
Damn, air brake failure. They flew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move? The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we're gonna leave it today, and we're gonna pick it up tomorrow with some gameplay. So yeah, thank you again for joining me. Really appreciate it. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to get into my morning walk. As you know, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I like to start my day with a little bit of exercise. And I do it here with you, playing some video games. We get to have a good time. Um, you know, have a laugh or two. But most importantly, I'm starting the day with some physical fitness. That's what I really enjoy. And yeah, so starting tomorrow, this coming week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to play Halo 1 Combat Evolved, as we were just seeing here, taking a look at the opening cinematics. I don't know about you, but yeah, this game was pretty big part of my childhood. I do remember getting crushed online, for sure, right? And in LAN parties, it was really cool because on Xbox, this was like the first system where I really experienced, of course, you know, the PC LAN parties, but this was console LAN parties to a really excellent degree. And actually, it was really fun because on the local consoles, there was 4 consoles you could link up together. And if you were playing really good, if you were getting in the top kill death, they let you play on the big screen. We had a projector, like one projector, and you had to use it if you were playing the best, if you were doing awesome. It was really exciting. Yeah, hanging out with all the kids from school. You know, and not just that, but the campaign when this came out. Really excellent AI, really cool level design, intuitive way that they kind of told a narrative in bite-sized pieces, and also not letting it kind of detract from the action of what's going on. Yeah, I always preferred mouse and keyboard over controller for a shooter, this kind of game. So yeah, you'll have to forgive some of the potato aim. Yeah, look at that. The idea is to avoid their melee attack. You saw me trying to juke it there. Yeah, so I'm sure, you know, not just was this game touched up, you know, I think visually, but I think some of the audio was redone too. It sounds great. I don't even remember how long ago Xbox One came out. Jeez. Very cool feature actually in this game is you can toggle between the new updated graphics, the Combat Evolved graphics, and the old school, the game that's kind of running underneath. Yeah, at a certain point, I kind of figured out you could do that, and we'll take a look at that in a moment here. You'll toggle between. At first, it's funny how you kind of here it is. You kind of remember the game. I was like, whoa, it was really like that back then. Before I did that, I was like, oh yeah, sure, they touched it up a little bit. I didn't know it was that. Look at that. Yeah. We'll take another, just one example look here. Look at that. Pretty flat textures there, but you know, when this came out, this was top notch. But okay, yeah, they really touched this up. They did a great job. Knocked it out of the park with this remaster, at least from what I could tell in the 45 minutes that I took here, playing the open cinematics and getting the controls down and all of that set. So, alright, yeah, that's going to be it then for this quick preview, this quick intro into the game. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, USA Standard Time, I'm going to get started with my morning walk, and we're going to get right into the game. We crash landed. We're playing as the Master Chief. The rest of the crew doesn't look like there was any survivors, right? So, I hope I'll see you then. Alright? Stay tuned on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you. And until then,